Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Tonight's headlines: easing quarantine status may be premature. Bureau of Quarantine to follow IATF decision for returning overseas Filipinos. Coronavirus cases in the country at 2,835,593. BJMP reports 0 active COVID-19 cases. Shear line affecting Eastern Visayas. And government to repay 540 billion peso Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas debt. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, December 8, 2021. I'm Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. The Philippine National Police said Wednesday the country is not yet ripe to ease quarantine status to alert level 1 amid the threat of the Omicron variant of the coronavirus. PNP Chief Police General Leonardo Carlos opposed downgrading the quarantine status because more people are becoming complacent during the holiday season. He added that complacency may affect the compliance of the public to minimum health standards. But the PNP said it will follow the decision of the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases on the designation of alert level status. The Bureau of Quarantine will follow the government's COVID-19 Task Force's decision on the proposal to reinstate the 3-day facility-based quarantine for returning overseas Filipinos. BOQ Deputy Director Roberto Salvador Jr. said they will abide with whatever decision the Department of Health and the Interagency Task Force regarding the matter because experts have already studied it. To recall, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III said the DOH would look into the proposal of reverting the facility-based quarantine period to 3 days for ROFs who test negative for COVID-19. Duque, however, stressed that it is better to wait for more information about the Omicron variant of the coronavirus, as early evidence suggests it is more transmissible than other variants. The Department of Health reported 370 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Wednesday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 2,835,593. This brought the active cases to 12,510, and of the total, 4,974 are mild, 883 are asymptomatic, 2,261 are severe, and 476 are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 2,773,322 after 861 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll is now at 49,761 with 171 fatalities recorded. Latest data from the DOH also show that 24% of the country's intensive care unit beds are utilized, while 14% of the mechanical ventilators are also in use. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Bong, yung naumpisahan ko, tapusin mo. Mga bagong highway, tulay, tren, dapat ma-enjoy na kaagad ng mga tao yan. Kailangan lahat bakunado at laging may ayuda pag kailangan. Huwag dapat makabalik ang mga drug lords para ligtas ang pamilya. Yung ginawa mong malasakit centers, maganda yan. Padamihin mo pa. Magkasama tayo. Tayo ang nagsimula. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Bong.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
In other news, the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology on Wednesday said all their inmates and personnel are now cleared from COVID-19. BJMP Chief Jail Director Alan Iral also reminded jail personnel not to be complacent and to maintain the strict implementation of health and security protocols in their offices and facilities. On December 5, the BJMP reported only one active case of COVID-19. The BJMP has recorded a total of 4,672 COVID-19 cases among PDLs since March 2020. Of this number, 4,552 have fully recovered. A total of 50 PDLs with comorbidities died from the virus. State Weather Bureau Pagasa announced that the shear line will bring cloudy skies with scattered to widespread rain showers and thunderstorms over Eastern Visayas, Sorsogon, and Masbate, including Ticao and Burias Islands. Northern Mindanao, Dinagat Islands, and the rest of Visayas and Bicol region will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the shear line. Meantime, the northeast monsoon will bring cloudy skies with light rains over Cagayan Valley, the Cordillera, Aurora, and the northern portion of Quezon, including Polillo Islands. Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.
And in business, Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez III has informed the Monetary Board that the national government will repay the full amount of its outstanding 540 billion peso provisional advances to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas this week. This is ahead of the January 12, 2022 maturity date, aside from downsizing its request for liquidity support to 300 billion pesos next year amid an improved economic outlook. Dominguez, in a letter addressed to BSP Governor Benjamin Jokno, said the lower amount of 300 billion pesos to be requested by the government as provisional advance in the second week of January 2022 signals to the market that they are on track with the unwinding of liquidity support on firmer evidence of return to economic strength. As head of President Rodrigo Duterte's economic team, Dominguez revealed this plan as he lauded the strong monetary and fiscal coordination between the BSP and the Department of Finance in ensuring that the Philippines remain resilient in the crisis. That wraps up the stories tonight, and we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Mary Kay, Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. And before we go, it's 17 days before Christmas. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its vibrant community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarcito are available on our community Viber.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.